What's happening, family? Dr. Joe here. Hope each of you are well and blessed. Top 3 mistake ladies make when they are attempting to lose weight. The first mistake that most ladies make in terms of losing weight is a mindset about weight loss. And here in the West, especially with our African American sisters, this concept of thick has positive meaning to us. You know, the thicker you are, the more voluptuous you are, the more shapely, BBW, all of these things. These types of thoughts and the way we glorify thickness is something that is creating issues within our whole mindset of how we view ourselves. That being the case, there are a lot of people who a lot of women do not feel that they need to lose weight because they're trying to retain their thickness. Or there are a lot of women who don't lose enough weight because they're trying to retain their thickness. In the mindset of many ladies, how shapely they are is more important to how healthy they are. That's a problem. A lot of times thickness can be the indication of poor heart health, blood sugar issues, being hypertensive, a lot of other ancillary things that are creating a bad soup for you in terms of your future health and or well-being. So the first mistake that I think a lot of the ladies have is they put their physique before their total health. That's problematic. Number 2, the second mistake that a lot of ladies make is they don't take their metabolic health into the equation when they are selecting the type of nutritional profile that they take. I meet a lot of ladies who are juicing. I meet a lot of ladies who are vegans. Nothing wrong with that. But they're eating a lot of bread. They're eating a lot of rice. They're eating a lot of starch. All of those aforementioned things are disastrous to people who have metabolic problems. What are metabolic problems? Diabetes, people who are insulin resistant, or people who are pre-diabetic. And it's basically a stage that before you get to one, you're going to get to the next. You're going to have some insulin resistance when you're pre-diabetic, and when you become diabetic, the more insulin resistance you become, basically meaning that your body is producing an exorbitant amount of insulin, but the glucose that should normally be shuttled to the cells in order to give you energy is not doing that efficiently. That instead of it being burned, the body is storing it as fat. All right. So juicing is the absolute worst thing that a person can do if you have metabolic malfunction. If you're metabolically healthy, it's a completely different ball game. But a lot of people don't know this, and a lot of people think, well, I've lost weight and then the weight stops. And the reason why is because if you are increasing the amount of sugar, especially simple sugars in the forms of liquids, to a person who already has metabolic issues, it's not going to lead to ultimate health. You have to reverse the metabolic problem. You have to initiate the proper nutritional profile. You have to heal the pancreas, and then you move towards the place and state to where you can have more flexibility in terms of the things that you're eating and things that you're doing. All right. The last mistake that a lot of ladies make when it comes to losing weight is they eat too much. A lot of these sites that calculate calories create calories that are too excessive. It's almost like cookie cutter. You go to the site, you put in your age, you put in your height, and it tells you, hey, you need X amount of calories. For a lot of people, the amount of calories that those applications are giving are too much. A lot of people, a lot of ladies are going to these apps, eating 2,000 calories, 2,100 calories, and you're 160, you're 180 pounds, and you're stalling out because you're consuming too many calories. Well, what's the best application to get your total amount of calories? I'll tell you the best application. The best application that's going to tell you exactly how many calories that you need to eat is the scale. When people come through the 40-day turn-up and the Journey 3.0 Plus process, that's one of the things we help you dial into. I'm not telling everybody to do this, but what I'm telling you to do, we start off giving you a framework. And as you matriculate through the process, you learn exactly what you need. I'm a 200-pound man. I'm married to a 140-pound woman. And I'll eat probably about 150 more calories more than my wife. Everybody's metabolic function is different. A lot of people think that, oh, when I can eat a lot of food and I don't gain a lot of weight, that means I have a good metabolism. Not necessarily. It means your metabolism is different. Metabolism and metabolic function changes with age. It changes with the genders. It changes based upon how much lean and body mass you have, how much body fat you have. The more lean muscle you have, the higher your metabolic rate. It also has everything to do with how much you move. It has everything to do with how you train. People who have more cardiovascular distance type of things can a lot of times have a different type of metabolism than people who are lifting weights. That's the reason why sprinters and marathon runners look different. All of these things go into the equation. So you can't just go into a cookie cutter app and expect that what it's spitting out is what I need. I need something that's custom for me. So these are 3 mistakes that I see a lot of the ladies make. But don't worry, because individuals who are coming through the 4D Turn Up Journey 3.0 Plus process, we got you. And we're going to get you ready for the beach sometime by spring. Let's go. Peace.